Hello everyone and welcome to my Animal Crossing New Horizon Island Tour. Actually, 4-star Island Tour. And from here, I'll just show you my visitor area where all my visitors can drop off or exchange gifts when they first arrive at my island. But before we continue with the island tour, I've got to tell you that I stream over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you're interested in seeing some island progress on Animal Crossing, come by and say hi. I've also set up a new Discord where my community members can buy, sell, and talk whatever involving Animal Crossing. So, after that important announcement, let's get on with the island tour. And from here, we will pull up the map and take a look at my island layout. So there's my house. We have Genji, Fizmina, Rex, Bella, Portia, Stella, Rocco, Roland, and finally Kid. So now we will take a tour of the residential area here. So we have Genji's house, we have Rex's house, we have more houses down here, Portia at the end there. Now we will go to the beachfront kind of properties here. We have Stella, and we have Shep, who I forgot to mention in the when I pulled up the map there. And over at the end here we have Rocco's house. And then, and then over here to my right, we have two more houses here, and that kind of completes my resident area. And over here, we'll just show you this little beach area where I have two kind of lawn chairs and a nice little surfboard. So my island isn't filled out with all this furniture. That's really what's missing with my island. Not enough furniture. So here we have the Able Sisters store and Nook's Cranny. So this is kind of my retail district. And of course, here we have the resident service area. And there is my map flag. Can you recognize where our which game that flag comes from? And we will turn over to where the museum is going to be laid out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there in the future, but for now, it's going to stay there. So here we have a nice little boardwalk area, and the main theme that I wanted to make about my island was straight lines. I wanted to make it really accessible. I wanted to make it look nice, but I wanted to make it accessible and functional. And one of the things that I really like and that I really wanted to set up was a nice, good fishing area where all my friends could come over. When CJ comes over and has fishing tournaments, everybody can be in my main area and easily get fish. So here we have a little pond here, and just making it nice and simple so that everybody can come by and easily fish. So here's a nice little spot here, a seating area where you can just chill and relax. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. And then here kind of is my pool area, which needs a little more filling out, but it's coming along nicely. And then here is my nice little park area and a nice little zen garden that where you can just chill in a nice little scenery spot. And then I made a nice little pier here for fishing. And from my retail district, we will go over to kind of where I have my farming district. So This is kind of a work in progress area where future development will be, but for right now I'm using it for farming. So this is kind of where I store my turnips right now. I've got a nice little turnip sign. I have stored all of my money trees over here. That way I'm not confusing of where they are. And then finally, down here is where I planted all my excess flowers. This acts as more of a cloning area where I will clone my flowers. Not really concentrating on breeding them, just trying to clone them and get a bunch of flowers. And then here is my orchard where I have cherries, pears, peaches, and apples. My home fruit is oranges, and that is in the retail district. And then we go up to my favorite spot, the camping area. I really like how this area turned out. I kind of used a two-tone pattern of the pavers to kind of create pathways in here. And it's just really a forest area where I can, just a nice little scenery point for, hopefully for some nice little adventures in the future, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's just a nice little scenery kind of forest area that I really haven't seen many islands do. So here is the main point of this. This is my breeding area. So this is where I want to breed specific flowers. I haven't really started doing any flower breeding, but this is my starting point, and this is where I'm going to be doing all of it on my island. So if you come along here, you just see all of the different flowers that I have. And I've just continued that paver, kind of two-toned kind of paver kind of sidewalk so that I don't trample anything. It kind of makes this area, even though it's really random, it makes it kind of accessible as well. So with that, I've made an area that looks nice, that has a lot of randomness to it, but I also have it accessible so I can do a bunch of fishing up here. That was the main thing that I wanted, was something that I could still, that looked nice but was functional, that I could function in this area and I could do some fishing if I wanted to. And then there's an atlas moth. Let's see if I can get it. And nope, I cannot. F in the chat. Anyways, so now we will continue on to the next area. And from here, we will go take a tour of my beach area. So this is the left side of my island and the left beach side. So there's not really a whole bunch that I put on here. Haven't really decked it out or anything. The only thing that I have really done is planted some random coconut trees so it didn't feel so empty. And over on the right side of my island, and now over at the top right hand side of my beach, we have a nice little telescope here, our little sand castle, and a nice little hammock. So that kind of really is the noteworthy part of my beach area. And now we will travel over to my housing area. So this area I just completed recently, filling it out with some nice white and blue flowers. I wanted to make this area functional, so I have some tools lying around, some nooks and like just the essential stuff kind of lying around, a workbench, and it's located, I made a purpose to locate it right in the center of my island so that I spent less time traveling, because that was the point. Other than Nook's Cranny, that was the spot where I was traveling the most to unload storage. And back here is kind of nice little secluded area where you can sit back and really watch the scenery. Nice little scenic area. You can do some fishing back here. it needs a little more furniture to kind of fill it out. It feels kind of a little bit bare right now, but I've kind of got the bone structure of the island met here, and I'm just kind of filling it out. And now we will go up to my house. Just a fair warning, there really isn't anything too exciting in this area. I've just been kind of filling it out as stuff has come in. Nothing crazy, crazy designs or anything in here. So if you have anything that you might think will help out my area, feel free to give me a shout and I'll take notes of it. So there's my bathroom there. And we will go right across the hall over to my new kind of room here, which I don't really know what to do. But I had this nice wallpaper and the flooring. And I just had these giant teddy bears that I need to store somewhere. So I stored them there. But I do love that wallpaper. And from there we will go up to my bedroom, where once again nothing too exciting here, just plain kind of bedroom stuff. Yeah, it'll need a refresh, but I'm just kind of filling out my catalog of stuff. I have some nice stuff on that wall, nice little parrot, nice little globe. I really love that cherry lamp that I have there. And that is really it for my house tour. So that concludes my 4-star island tour. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time. And don't forget to check me out on twitch.tv/howtogames, where I do a ton of Animal Crossing streaming. Thank you and goodbye.